All right, coaches. Our thanks goes out to Coach Joe Didier at St. Francis University in Indiana for putting together some of his clips on his monster package. Okay, out of his three down front, used specifically against spread teams to help combat vertical pass lanes and vertical game and getting the ball downfield and such. And we're going to see here's a few clips here. We're going to start here, and I'll highlight the monster for you, or the nickel, excuse me, I should call it. Okay, he's over here, and Coach talks about his alignment in the clinic report itself. He is mainly going to be responsible for handling any number three receiver vertical. Okay, so what that does is it ties up your two safeties to not be involved. I know a lot of four down teams will tie in the backside safety, okay, to play number three vertical, or some teams will play some type of quarter half situation, or they won't tie in that backside safety. He'll help out the corner, okay, and they'll have the Mike linebacker run to work to get underneath number three. This is simply just an answer for that. We liked it. It's a pretty good concept, which is really cheap to install for you defensively. 3-by-1 alignment. Now we're going to go 4-by-1 from the offense. There's number three vertical right now. Okay, the nickel right now is just going to match him and absorb that, frees up those two safeties. And if you can see the sticks right now, fourth and long. Okay, long way to go for the offense. Perfect situation to call this. Now now this becomes a new number three. We have an in-breaking route or an out-breaking route by number two. The outside linebacker is just going to be able to get on that and absorb that. This becomes a new number three. Okay, it just becomes a switch or a trade-off. Not much teaching for the nickel. He just plays his number three responsibility. We're just going to stay with the wide shots, coaches. Okay, now we have a 2-by-2 look. Okay, again, there's a nickel. Okay, about 8 yards off the ball. Number three's in the backfield, so number three is going to work to flare out. Outside linebacker is going to get a cushion and get leverage on number two. Okay, once he passes linebacker depth right now, the nickel could feel free to work to absorb that number two. And just coach talks about the coverage part of it as well. It's a soft read two coverage. So what the corners are doing, they're reading number two. Okay, so anytime a number two receiver comes out, that corner is now going to get off number one and play number two. Okay, it's a simple two-read concept. A lot of quarters teams does it. St. Francis does it pretty well. And all they're doing is just matching up one and two. Two comes out, corner works over the top on number two. Okay, now if you get any post threat by number one, you have the safety there to absorb that. Trips alignment to the field. Here's the nickel. Again, he's looking to align on number three. You know, coach talks about the personnel of this nickel as well, kind of a hybrid outside linebacker safety type. Okay, here's number three right now. Number three is working a vertical release. Okay, so the nickel's going to have him. Number one takes a vertical, so the corner's going to have him. Once number two passes linebacker depth, the safety is going to be able to play on number two. So you get everything matched up. And you get a sack. I think we'll show you some clips of the run game if we get to it here. Now there's a focus on the pass there. All right, coaches, we appreciate you logging in to www.xandolabs.com. Our special thanks goes out to Coach Didier, again, of St. Francis in Indiana, for putting together his clinic report on his nickel package out of his three down front. Coaches, thanks for logging in.